Hi Taurus, welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am doing things a little bit different this week, and we are doing a no contact situation love reading for you and your person. So on this side, we have your feelings towards the situation or where you stand. And then on this side, we have your person's feelings towards the situation and where they stand. And then right in the middle, we have, the truth of mutual energies of what's actually going on in this connection at the moment. So first out, we have come to the edge. So you're in a situation where you're feeling like you want to take the risk towards this relationship, and wanting, like, you're scared about it, but you're wanting to take that leap of faith. It's kind of like the Fool card, like you're getting ready to come to the edge and jump straight into what this relationship has to offer. We do also have the cardinal moon here, so you could be a cardinal sign, and it says be bold and make the first move. Cardinal is try to think, it is I think it's Aries, Libra, Cancer and Capricorn. So you could be one of those, but you could be wanting to take action towards this relationship. Like you feel like if you don't do anything, nothing is going to happen, and that could be the truth, but this is just your feelings and your energy for now. We'll get some more information on it. Your person then has the loyal heart, so they could be feeling like they need to be loyal at this time, either to you or to someone who's very close in their life. Like they're being loyal to themselves as well. And whatever the situation is that their heart is quite big, and they do, I feel like they do have a lot of love for you, and they are trying to be loyal to this connection, but they aren't like fully invested yet, because with the mutable moon and nothing yet is set in stone, there could be a mutable sign. For example, they could be Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo or Pisces, but with nothing yet is set in stone, it's saying like if you aren't happy with the situation that you're in, so if they're not happy with the situation they're in, then they can still like change it, like it's not over just yet. So that could be that they actually want to reach out to you because they're not happy where things are right now, and that things could change with you. Then we have your energy as with your romance angels. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So you're either wanting to free yourself from this connection, or you're wanting to free yourself, like you want to get over this person, or you're wanting to just take control of the situation and be like can we just like free ourselves from this like no contact situation, this feeling hurt, this pain, between the two of us, and like you've kind of feeling like this is stupid, can we just like move past this? And then with their situation, they've got retreat, and it says it's time to disconnect from the world. So they could be in a position where they're just not wanting to connect at this time, not with you, not with anyone. They just seem to be like wanting to take some time for themselves right now. And maybe they're still trying to figure out what it is that they actually want, what will make them happy. And then we have the actual energies. We have between worlds. So it's kind of like 1 foot in the old life, 1 foot in the new life. And there is positivity coming, and there's like looming negativity from the past. But right now, you're just kind of like stuck in the middle of between these two worlds. And you can't move forward just yet. Like there's something that needs to be healed first before you can move forward. And whatever that is, it seems like either one of you or both of you are being like very much in your pride. So this says don't let pride get in the way, and it's the full moon in Leo. And full moons are like over the top of something or endings of some sort, and Leo is a very kind of like proud sign, very confident and bold and all of those good things. But when that's overdone, sometimes it can come across as maybe like egotistical, or acting from a place of ego, or even acting from a place of like pride in some way, and you're needing to let that go. So if you haven't been acting from like your highest self or for the good of you and this person, it's time to drop the ego and actually act from the heart. Okay, so, and then we have in the mutual energies, we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. So you guys could have a very spiritual connection. It could be like a soulmate, twin flame, like that type of thing. Whatever it is, you definitely have some sort of soul contract here. So, I've got some new oracle cards that I am going to test out. I actually just want to move these up here. Okay. So, let's see. Just trying to shuffle these cards, 1 second. So what does Taurus need to know? And then first thing I want to do is I want to see what is your feelings towards your person. We have conflict. Okay, and it says clashing, differences, and incompatibility. So you could feel, okay, so your feelings at the moment is that there is conflict going on between the two of you. You're not sure, like, if this can be resolved. Like I said, with the free yourself, you're either wanting to release yourself from this conflict, as in, like, walking away from them altogether, or, like, kind of, like, pushing them away in some way, or you're just wanting to get rid of the conflict because, like, it's just, like, unreasonable in some way. I don't know why I'm getting that. Like, you just feel like this is nonsense, basically. So let's clarify your feelings then. Okay, so Queen of Wands. So your feelings at the moment as well is like you're feeling extremely confident with yourself, like you feel like you're a good catch and like they should be able to see that. You do generally have a very positive mindset, and you're like very kind of like motivating to you and everyone around you and that type of thing. But the Queen of Wands as well can be someone who's a little bit fiery. It's Aries energy. So it could be that like maybe your words are like you act before you think in some way, and your words aren't as kind as you might think they are during a conflict of some sort. But your feelings are like that you're kind of wanting to get to a point where like you want to have a positive connection with this person. You do also desire them as well, like you do have a lot of desire for them, and you're still very attracted to this person. So let's see, what do you want out of this connection? We have soulmates, and it says deep love, unity, and connection. So I do feel like you are wanting to basically get back with this person for sure, with soulmates coming out there. Like you want to reunite with them. You want to just show them how much you love them. You might also want to kind of tell them like possibly some sort of mistakes that you've made in some way, or that you kind of feel like misunderstood. You could be also feeling like left out in the cold or something like that. But you're just wanting to communicate this with them. And then I just want to get a clarifier on this. So let's clarify soulmates here. No way. So we have the King of Wands in the reverse. So as you know, kings and queens together, this is of the same suit. This is definitely a soulmate connection. This is how you see them. But you do see them as someone who's not like playing ball with you right now, if you get what I mean. Like you do see them as a divine partner, but they're just not being themselves right now, or they're not open to this right now. And you're like, come on, like we could be so good together. Can you stop being so stubborn? The King of Wands in the reverse is also that you are wanting like to kind of like like just fight this out. Like, just instead of not having contact, you're like, can we just like have an argument and be done with it? Like, let's just say what we need to say, and then let's see if we can move past this. But you do see them as someone who's very kind of like driven, but maybe a little bit too proudful in some way, because this is also Leo. So it's again thinking about like, what's all the positives of Leo and what are those positives when they're overdone. So it is a little bit too much in their ego. Someone who's proud, someone who is sometimes very fiery, like doesn't think before they speak, that type of energy. So let's see. What is your person's feelings here? Okay. Wow. So we have running, ghosting, disappearing, and invisible. So they could be a runner. They're feeling like they need to get out of this situation in some way. Like maybe you feel like you've been ghosted by this person, or that they've just kind of like left you out in the cold in some way. But I do feel like there is an opportunity for a return here, with return at the bottom of the deck, second chance, opportunity, making amends. So there is definitely an opportunity here to return, and I think that they want to return to you. So that could be the situation that they're actually wanting to return after either ghosting you or just being a runner in some way, like letting their fears get the best of them. So let's clarify that. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so they're wanting to change the situation of whatever the situation is now. They're wanting change within it. They do want, like, they do feel like divine timing is at play here, and maybe they needed the time to realize what you were to them. But they are wanting some sort of like, they do see you as someone who's like, that you're destined to be together. So they do want to kind of change the situation and possibly come back after running away. So let's see, what do they want out of this connection? We have family, fertility, parenthood, and pregnancy. So either you guys are already like have kids together or have a family, or maybe they have kids or you have kids and they're wanting to like combine the families together. Otherwise, they do just see you as someone who would be a good mother or a good father, someone that they could like see a very long-term family connection with. At the bottom of the deck here, then we have depth. So they have awareness. They're now having like an awakening of how deep this connection is, and how much like value and importance it holds in their life. So let's just clarify that. So we have the Two of Swords in the reverse. So this is finally making some sort of decision that maybe they weren't making a decision before, they weren't acting before. So it could be a situation now where, or it could have been that like, you know, they were so conflicted of what they should do to try and fix the situation that they just basically didn't do anything. So they were just completely stuck. And yeah, they didn't know how to like leave whatever situation is happening between the two of you behind. So let's see, I want to get what are the actual energies. So what is actually happening in this connection? So we have beginnings, try again, new direction, and start over. So you definitely, could be happening in the situation, is that you guys are both wanting some sort of new beginning. You guys are wanting to try this again and see if it can work out different this time. You both scared though, because you've been heartbroken from whatever happened between you in the past. And you're not sure like if this new beginning can actually happen, but you're both feeling this. Sorry, Taurus. And then, so what is the actual outcome of this connection? We have past life, deja vu, repeated past the patterns and karmic lessons. And there's past life relationships. So it's definitely a past life relationship. There's a heavy soul contract here between the two of you. But I do feel like maybe the same situation will continue to happen if you continue to let pride get in your way and don't heal, both of you, because this is the mutual energy. So it is about needing to kind of set some healthy boundaries between the two of you, and draw the line in some way. So let's get some clarity here. So let's get some clarify the new beginnings. So we have the King of Pentacles here. So definitely new beginnings of commitment, stability, someone who's maybe grown up from the past, that they do want marriage. They could be wanting to kind of manifest this in or take some sort of action towards you. But then the reason they haven't done it yet is because although they do have everything they need to take this action, they could be thinking that they still need to do something else before they can do this, or that something needs to happen between the two of you before they can actually come towards you here. So clarify the past life or deja vu. Yeah, so the Star, definitely extremely spiritual connection, something that definitely you both want to heal this. Like I said before, you guys were feeling like left out in the cold. Probably both of you were feeling this way, even if you don't think that you did anything wrong, or that maybe they felt like they didn't do anything wrong. You were both feeling like a victim of some sort. And the Star is wanting to heal that connection between the two of you, wanting a more positive and optimistic relationship in the future. And like you guys are each other's wish fulfillment. But it's a hugely spiritual connection is what I'm getting for the two of you. So I just want to see what their actual next actions are towards you. Taurus's person, their next actions towards Taurus. Oh, wow. So we have shocking, turmoil, trouble, and unexpected. So they could be wanting to do something that is going to absolutely shock you. It's like the Tower, basically. And it could be something that's troublesome, but I feel like this is more of a positive thing because, again, we have depth, importance, awareness, value. So they could have realized this and it like shocked them, and now they're wanting to basically come back and heal the connection. Let's just get a clarifier. Okay, yeah, so we have the Two of Cups. They definitely do want to come back and try and heal this connection. Again, you could be feeling this in your intuition, and again, it's a spiritual connection, and they dream about you a lot. They can feel that like that they could want to come back. And with this retreat here, it could be that, you know, that they needed some space before they could come back, and they might still need some space, but they do want to heal this connection between the two of you, and you could be shocked by that. Okay, so let's get some messages from your person. Okay, so what would Taurus's person say to them? We both know I'm not the one for you. So they could feel that, like, that, especially with the King of Wands in the reverse and the Queen of Wands in the upright, like maybe you guys are just not on a balanced energy right now. Okay, you speak to me through music. Let's get one or two more. Perfect, two just came out there. So we have, I wish I could take back my words. Maybe they did say something shocking to you in some way. And then we have, I know that I was a distraction from your pain. Okay, so let's get some final advice here for you. So what is being asked here for Taurus? What should Taurus do when it comes to this connection? Okay, so we have the Three of Wands. You need to be patient. You need to plan for the future. you need to kind of like just wait and not take any action right now, even though you want to. I know that you want to make this move, you want things to keep moving, but it's about being patient. What else do we need to know? 5 of Wands here. So make sure that if there is any conflict between the two of you, that you aren't kind of like speaking any harsh words. Like maybe they could see you as a little bit like dramatic in some way, so like try to just not be dramatic, try to have patience, and try to just like agree to disagree in some way. You see, like this is letting go of your pride, of your ego, of letting go of the fight in some way. And what else for advice? King of Cups. Yeah, so it's about coming from a space of the heart, not coming from a space of like trying to communicate or trying to be practical or trying to like that type of thing. It's just like with that full moon in Leo, it says like, you know, don't let pride get in the way, and you need to make decisions from your heart right now. Be emotionally stable, emotionally mature when it comes to this, and just, you know, allow them to come to you, and when they do, just show your loving, caring self. Okay, so that is everything that I have for you today, Taurus. So I hope it resonated. If it did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and I'll see you guys again next week. Take care.